Good everyone, and my name is Manuel, and the CEO and owner of the TradingStrategies, a new Forex community whereby we share different ideas and knowledge about Forex trading. If you understand, I also come trading disciple. So today I'm just going to be doing a weekly analysis of this week trade, how I want this week to go. I don't trade on Mondays. I just want to know how this week is going to go and the overall market direction for the week and how I analyze and who I'm going to trade for the week. So let me start. So last week was a bit profitable. We just had one losing trade, which was this one. Let me switch to the other frame so you can see better. This was the only losing trade we had last week, and it was because of this news here that came out. So this one was the bad trade we had last week. We had a few profitable trade last week, like this trade of cost 65 pips here. It was a very profitable week last week. This also was a losing trade. So a losing trade, but it later went in my favor, but my stop loss was too close. And this also was a winning trade. So I think that is the only trade I took last week, 4 trades, and it was I won 2 out of 4, and that was very, very profitable because it was 23 p profit plus 65. That is something. That is 23 plus 65. That is about 88 pips, and I lose 18 pips here. I lose 18 pips here, and I also lose 15 pips here. That's 33 pips minus 88 pips. That is 55 pips. So I'm simply back to profit. So strategies to work fine. So let's drive in back to what we are doing today. So for me to first analyze the overall trend for the week, I go on the forward time frame. I'm going on the forward time frame. Then this was last week though, so I bring out there's something we call the high and low of the week. The high and low of the week. So the first 2 forward candles to form for the week, I'm going to notice the high and the low. So for this week, this line here, let me bold in the line very well so you can see. Let me bold in this very well so you can see the line properly. Okay, so this black line here is the start of this new week. Start of this new week. So the first 2 candles to form was this red and this blue. So what is the low of this red? So we just bring out your horizontal tools, then mark out the low of the candle that open for this first 2 candles. This first 2 candle here. This first 2 candle. This is the first 2 candle that open for the week. So for this first 2 candle, this is the low. This red one, this is the low. So I'm going to place my horizontal tool below it. So let me change the color to black because I have a lot of stuff going on. So this is the low. Then the high for it, for this 2 candles, is going to be this one here. It's going to be this one here. That is my high for the week. But if you want to use your horizontal tool, you can just use I don't forget that what I do use. I use this horizontal array tool here. This one, horizontal array. Just mark out this lowest. Then the highest one is going to be this one. So this is the first 2 candles I formed this week. So if the first one that formed this week, I'm not waiting for a break above or below the first 2 candles. So if there's a break above it significantly, that means this week is going to be more of uptrend for this week. But then if it break below it, then it's going to be a more downtrend this week. But now I can see that a candle broke. You can see it here. Let me mark it up properly. I'll change the color so you can see properly. Okay. So you can see this 2 candle here. This is the first candle to form this week. Then this one is the second candle. So I'm going to place a line above the high and a line above the low. So this candle here broke these two significantly. This candle here, this one here, this candle broke above this first two candle. So that is going to show me that yes, there's going to be more of uptrend this week. And I know that yes, this week is going to be more buys than sells for this week. So that's how I know that's the first thing I first do for my analysis of the week. Then dive back in. After I do that, then I mark out my psychology level. But now you can see this is my psychology. I've already marked out some psychology level. All this red line I see now, what we call psychology level. If you can just stick around on my channel, I'm going to be doing a special video about psychological level. I'm going to be treating it right as well. I'm not treating about psychological level. So now that I already know my then I know that it's more of uptrend then. Now to know my overall trend forward, let me move on this line so we can see. So stop confusing this one. So my overall trend for the week, I know yes, this is going to be an uptrend. Then I know that there is also you can see this trend line here. You see a wallet trend line here. This was the trend line before, but broke last week. Then boom, it reversed up. So I'm going to be talking about how to also know if a trend line breaks and how you're going to know if it's going to go back and retest or and go down or it's going to continue the trend. I'm going to be treating more on that. So just stick around on my channel. So this was the trend line before, but it got broken here at this point here. It got broken here. It got broken here. You can see it got broken here, but boom, went to the upside back. So then I'm going to be driving the trend line back to the low. And this is my current trend line here. Sometimes I do leave this one here, I do leave this trend line here, then I'm going to draw another one connecting this and this together. Because sometimes price can come back and retest this trend line here. Price can come back and retest this trend line here, then boom, going to the upside. So now that I know that here, this is my overall trend, it's an uptrend, then I also know my high and the lows. Price just broke above, then I know it's also going to be an uptrend. Because sometimes the high and low does not work perfectly, but it works 90% of the time. Then I'm going to go to my 1 hour to know my current trend. I want to know my current trend. This is my 1 hour time frame. So for my current trend, you can see it's also an uptrend here. This is my current trend. Also an uptrend. I can see price broke it then. I can see it's still going up then. I'm very sure that there's going to be an aggressive buy for this week. Aggressive buy for this week. This is my trend line. Okay, so I just broke it, but yes, I know with this big bullish candle, I can see I know that this price is going to be going up for this week. I'm going to go to my lower time frame also. Can see it. Can see that it's uptrend. Can see it doesn't show properly here on this 15-minute time frame that yes, the market is an uptrend. So we're expecting more buys this week. Can see it just broke, but it's still going up. So as I do my analysis is that I'm going to determine my overall trend on the 4 hour. Then I'll come back to the 1 hour to determine my, because I'm a day trader. I don't have any other work I'm doing than to trade. So I can sit down in front of my laptop 24/7. So I'm going to time my current trade on the 1 hour, then I'm going to enter, I'm going to find my entry on the 15 minutes. But today is Monday though, I want to know the overall market trend for the week before I start placing my trade. So that's what I use Mondays for. So go and trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. So on Fridays, I do trade on Fridays, but depends on how I see the market movement. That market I always just choppy every Friday. Like let me show you an example here now. I'm coming. Let me show you an example here. You can see this was a Friday. You can see this was a Friday. This place here was a Friday. So you can see properly this was a Friday market movement. As you can see, market is just choppy. So if I see this kind of market, I will stay away. I stay away from this market last week. You can see Friday. It was just chopping then. can see the decreasing momentum here. I'm always staying out of markets during those times. So, like I explained, I'm waiting for price to continue going in an uptrend. You can see I'm waiting for price to continue going in an uptrend. So you guys might be asking, how do I mark up my support and resistance? I don't mark up support and resistance. I just use this my psychology level as my support and resistance, automate as my profit levels. I'm going to talking more about psychological levels later on in my channel. Just stick around. You can see this bullish candle moving up. I believe everything will aggressive buy this week. So I'm looking for the more of the buy this week. So that's I basically do my analysis before I enter the trade this week. So by tomorrow, I'm going to start looking for entries. You understand? The market might still also reverse and go to the downside. Can't really predict what market will say, but based on my own understanding, me seeing this break above this valid bullish candle, then I know that yes, again more of buy this week. Price might still come back, we test this side and boom to the upside. So that's just my normal analysis for the week. So I hope you stick around and like and subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a nice day.